How do I decide what houses I'm going to keep or flip? This is Rick Jarman, real estate investing old school. You know, for 31 years, I did nothing but build, remodel, commercial remodeling, residential remodeling, new home construction. I built around 500 houses in my career. And all through those years, I was buying up rental property. Sometimes I'd sell it, sometimes I'd keep it. Just depends on what the market was doing, what I needed to do to keep making a living. We quit building in 2015, so we started flipping some again because the economy's good. 2015, I turned 60 years old, and I said, that's it. I'm through building. I'm trying to cut the stress back in my life, and for me, flipping houses is no stress compared to building new construction, folks. So let's just get that out of the way. I have an office, and we have overhead, so I still have employees that I have to see that money comes in to, pay their salaries. And if my company doesn't make enough, it has to come out of my rentals, and I don't want it to do that. With the price range houses I like to rent myself, I don't like to pay more than $85,000 for them here where I live. The time I put my money in to fix them up and everything, I still want them to cash flow. Now, the little house I had on here yesterday that I was showing y'all, it was less than it would have fit my criteria to keep it in rent, but it's more of student rental area, and I'm not into student rentals. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think you can't be everything for everybody, and I just personally don't want student rentals. I had some and I sold them. I'm just not into it. I like dealing with working people. It's going to be living in the houses longer, not going to be as much turnover. It's just a totally different ballgame than student rental. So this particular house I had, better for student rental, so we're going to sell it. Now, if it don't sell, we'll rent it, but I think it'll sell. So maybe that answers that part anyway about that particular house. But as far as flipping, I don't care what price range it is. It can be a $200,000 house, $150,000 or $400,000. If I can make money on it and flip it, I'll buy it. But that's the reason we're doing more flipping now. For years, we really didn't do a lot of flipping. We would just buy rentals and keep them. Now, as I was building, sometimes, I'd take a trade and it didn't maybe fit my criteria for what I want to keep, so I'd sell it. We'd fix it up and flip it. And I've said this before, there's been young realtors here in town approach me and they're saying, I'm thinking about becoming a home builder. And I'll tell them, and I'll tell y'all, I think it's better if you're licensed realtor. I noticed you notice I said realtor, not realtor. I have trouble with that, folks. I told y'all at times that person said, they said, you wouldn't say doctor, you'd say doctor. I said, no, I say doctor. But anyway, when you're building, it's a lot more, how do I put this? When you're building, you've got to be able to be gotten up right then if there's a problem that you have to decide, and if you've got concrete trucks coming in and things lined up and you've got to show people what's what and go over the plans with them. It's a lot different when you're just fixing up a house and you need to run by and see if the painter's got what he needs. It's just a little different. So I enjoy the flipping. The flipping's less stress for me, and that's the biggest reason I flip houses instead of building new construction now. But, flipping changes and we have to go back to building, we'll build. But I'm hoping at this point in the game we don't have to do that. I hope this has answered the question of why I choose to sell some houses and keep others. Y'all have a good day.